What's up, everybody? It's the Tebits back with some more Star Trek Online. Since the summer event is going on inside the game, we're actually going to be going to Risa today and starting the quest to get enough recognition points to get the special ship. Star Trek Online runs a couple of events every year. You've got the summer event, the winter event, and the anniversary event, and each time there's usually a tier 6 ship as a reward if you do a specific task and get a certain number of reputation points by the end of the event. Luckily, they usually give you about a month to complete them, and it usually only takes about half that amount of time. The summer event started July 1st, and it runs through the end of the month, so I've got plenty of time, but I'll probably come on every day just to knock it out. I'm not going to record every time I come on to play it, but I may show you some of the other silly summertime activities too. So let's go ahead and hop on in. Yeah, greetings from beautiful Risa, and this is the reward ship, the Risian Luxury Cruiser. There's other rewards, other things that you can get for completing specific events. There's all kinds of just funny themed things going on for the summertime event. Right, here we are in orbit around Earth Space Dock in our original Constitution class ship, the SS Michelangelo. Let's go ahead and head out to sector space. Bring up the sector map, and we are going to head down to Risa. Now, I'll be able to unlock this ship, but I won't be able to use it yet. It's one of the top tier ships, and I'm not a high enough level for it. But if I complete it with one character, I'll have access to it with everybody, and be able to use it on my characters that are already top level. And then eventually, once Thrawn gets there as well, he'll of course have access to the ship. I always did like the lines of the original Constitution class. It's just such an iconic ship from, sci-fi history. If you hover over the speed display, you can see what your maximum speed is. Here we are at Risa. You're going to see ships and players of all different levels and factions here. I actually have one of these. This is the Galaxy class Dreadnought. I have one of those available to use. Just got to get a little bit closer to the planet, get within transporter range. A lot of people coming to Risa for the event. So it appears that we have come to the wrong part of Risa. This is the normal tourist area where if you come to Risa at any other time, this is where you beam down to. Just got to go back up to the ship and make sure I get to the right location this time. I should have access to the event. Usually you only need to be level 10. I don't even know if I'm level 10 though. That might be the problem. Let's see. Ah, that is the issue. I am not high enough level with Thrawn. So, we will leave the system with him. I forgot about that. You need to be at least level 10 to partake in the special events. And what we're going to do in that case is change characters. Because I do want to do the event. It's one of the things that I have done every time it's available. We'll do it with Tylla. She's an Andorian. She was one of my original series characters that I created. I don't even know where I am with her. It's been so long since I've played this game with anybody but... Wow. Yeah, so it's been so long since I've played this game with anybody, really any of my other characters.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with the Dominion to discuss the return of the Herc, and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, we've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory. Meet with me at DS9 prior to the beginning of the summit. I'd like to discuss our options.
I don't even know what part of the story that is right now. I would have to, you know, I'm kind of waiting. Eventually I'll get to the same spot with Thrawn, but I have no idea what that even is right now. Alright, so let's head back out to system space. And we're going to head on over to Risa with Tylla, and I will see everybody when we get there. Oh, hey everybody, real quick, just to show the difference between some of the ships, especially as you go up in level, you saw that the Michelangelo only had a maximum warp of 5.5. This thing has a transwarp speed of 21.5, so it's insanely fast in comparison. Alright, let's go ahead and head on over to Risa now. I have one character that I have done a lot of these events with. I don't remember which character it is. It might actually be Mara. She's one of my older characters. And if I had been using her, I would have access to better stuff to do the events with. But we're going to go ahead and beam to the summer resort. Here we are. This is the right area. And it looks like I still have one of the winter event weapons equipped. That's funny. So I haven't done anything with her in probably about 2 years for the winter event. So, let's see. Do I have any Risian? I don't think I have any of these floater, or enough for these floaters. I might have some. Let's see. I do. Okay, good. Oh, okay. So I have done the Risian event with Tylla before. You see here I have 128 of the special favor tokens that are used to purchase things. So, since that's the case, let's get a little bit more in the spirit and talk to some of the other vendors. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so there's a new tribble that's available. There is a ground pet that you can use. Special food items. Costumes. I don't have enough for any costumes. But we can do a couple of things, and I'll show a couple of things to get some of the items. And we have our little Risian floater jetpack. It's been so long I forget how to control this thing. flying high. This is how you get the Rysian special loadout favor tokens that you need to unlock the ship. You've seen the floaters in the sky. We've set up some holographic challenges to test your agility. Once you've strapped in, take off and keep an eye out for our holographic rings. Fly through the various ring courses and you'll earn approval of onlookers, and hopefully impress the judges. You'll earn a higher score by completing various sets of rings, so if you see a group of rings around the landmark or over a building, try to get through all of them. Fly through various ring challenges, try to complete enough challenges to impress the judges. You'll receive daily event progress and 50 Lolonaut favor. So we've got a couple of different courses around. There's one right here that flies over the main hotel. You have a time limit to complete as many of these as you can. Actually, I think you only need to complete 3 of them. Yeah, I'm just reading that there. You complete 3 courses to complete the event. This is one of the easier ones. Some of them actually get a little tricky. There's the resort completed. This is circling the peak. You see some people have floaters that are really fast, and it allows you to complete this much, much quicker. Risa is such a pretty world. Makes sense, though, considering the fact that it's completely terraformed and everything on Risa is controlled when it comes to the climate. We'll do the back beach one. The one that twists around the tower is a little on the tricky side sometimes, and I'm a little out of practice, so it might be a bit harder for me to control. I think they did a really good job, though, capturing the look of Risa. You know, everybody in the shows and the movies and stuff like that, when they would go on vacation, this was always one of the big destinations, especially in the Next Generation era. There's 3 of them done.
For a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone who comes help me locate temporal artifacts.
It sounds like Rom. So just got to go back to the coordinator now. You can see in the upper right corner the summer events that are currently going on. There's an artifact scavenger hunt, which it's kind of fun. There's also a powerboard race. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the powerboards because I don't know if I actually have a personal powerboard with this character. There you can see the reward ship off in the distance. It's pretty cool looking. And the event ships are usually something a little bit different flavored than your normal, Klingon Empire or Federation or Romulan ships. I should include the Dominion in that too, seeing as how they're now a playable faction as well. I'm going to have to make sure I come back this year and do the winter event when that's available. I haven't done it in a while, and I don't know if they're still keeping up with the theme. It used to be the reward ships for the winter event were all breen ships, a species that is, adapted to living in extremely cold environments. And it kind of made sense for them to be represented in the winter event ships. Okay, we got our daily event progress and the 15 Lolonaut favor. So now, what I need to do, let's see if I can find it. It's been so long that it's entirely possible that they have changed how the tracking of this goes. It used to be in your reputations tab. It looks like it's a little bit different now, because I don't have any of the reputations for the events available. We'll see tomorrow, or I'll see as the week goes on how I get on with that. Now there are 8 minutes left in the scavenger hunt. While that's still going on, let me go over to the promenade. I think this is where the powerboard event starts. It is. Here's the powerboards themselves. Let's see if I can buy one. So we will take this one. And what this does, it's basically like a hovering surfboard. If I get out over water, I should be able to activate the powerboard. They can be a bit tricky to control, and some of them are definitely better than others. Looks like there might be somebody here waiting for the powerboard event to start. I'm just going to go ahead and get used to how the powerboard controls, and we will join back when the powerboard event is kicking off. Welcome back, everybody. We are still waiting at the starting line for the powerboard event. Got about 30 seconds before it kicks off. I'm probably going to be one of the slower people here because I have just the basic model powerboard. Alright, join the race. The competitive race will start in about 35 seconds. You got some people here that are using like the Back to the Future style hoverboards. These were something you could purchase a couple of years ago, so that's how long people have been doing this. Here we go! And everybody rockets off into the distance in front of me. That's okay. Yep, dead last. got some big air there. Oh no, get back on the course, get back on the course, get back on the course. Little speed boosters. You can get a speed boost by jumping at the right time going over the ramps. That was not the right time. Ah, come on. Get on target and finish the race. Okay, let me drop off the power board. That's going to get a little bit easier. The higher you place, the more rewards you get. I came in dead last, but I still got 15, so, you know, I'm not complaining about that too much. Somebody has a dog companion. I want to pet it. Can I pet it? I cannot pet it. That's disappointing. I wonder if it was my own dog, if I could pet it. That would make this best game ever. So we still have a little over a minute before the biathlon begins. I'm just kind of walking around, seeing where everything is on the resort, because it's been so long since I've been here that I don't remember. It's inside. You can play some Dabo if you want.
Spin the wheel and win.
Let's play some Dabo. I've played a lot of Dabo, actually, because I've got over 110,000 gold press platinum. So we are going to bet on slot 1, we'll bet slot 10, and we'll bet slot 15. Place our bets. I won 20 gold press platinum for that. I don't know what all I need to do in order to win Dabo. I've never actually gotten a Dabo. 10 seconds before the biathlon starts. And this is a winter outfit that I'm wearing. Let's go to the biathlon start. Join the biathlon. This is another powerboard event, but it's also going to have a section for the floaters. So having the base level stuff, again, probably going to come in dead last. But you can't get the good stuff until you do these events, so... You got some people wearing their old Risa swimsuits.
Competitive racers, on your mark. Get set. Go!
Alright, here we go. Get an early start and then get passed by everybody again. Looks like all the same people that I just did the powerboard event with. we are, back by the promenade where we got the power board to begin with. And we'll hit a certain point and have to switch over to our floater. Oh, turn, 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 turn.
Check in at the flag before equipping your floater.
There's a flag? I don't think that... Oh. You gotta go through this. Now we put the floater on. Where do I go? Where do I go? I don't know where to go from here. I'm lost. I really am lost. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Where I'm even supposed to be going. So this might be an event that I don't complete. Yeah, I have no idea where to go here. It looks like there's somebody else that's a little out of sorts too. Like we're all in the right area, but there's no flag or anything for us to touch to say that, hey, we're done. Let's go see if this is a player or if this is somebody that we actually should be talking to complete this event. You are a player. Well, this is a little disappointing. This is an old extinct volcano caldera that we're in. That was the most confusing thing. I was in the right area. Unless I missed a checkpoint somewhere, I should have completed that. I don't understand what happened there. That's fine. We'll do one last thing here on Risa and call it a day. I'm not going to ever torture you guys with the dance contest. It is the most annoying activity. You can get a lot of marks for completing it, but the announcer, oh my god, they can be some of the most annoying things on the planet. So let's go to Sovak's camp. This is going to be where I think the next event takes place.
For a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone who comes help me locate temporal artifacts.
Can I get your help with something?
There's a bunch of temporally displaced artifacts here on Risa, and I mean to collect them all. How can I help you today?
Initialize the artifact scanner.
Try moving to a different location and scanning again. Your scanner will do a comparison to the last scan you made and tell you if you're getting closer or further away. You found it! Quickly, dig it up and bring it back to me at my camp.
Go back to Sovak's camp. So his name is Sovak, but he sounds like Rom. Kind of looks like him, too. I wonder if it's Rom under a different name.
Well done indeed. I admit I had some doubts at first, friend. But you came through in the end. I might make enough latinum to buy my own island here on Risa. Be honest, the island of Sovak has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? How can I help you today, friend?
Okay, so I would be able to do the sun, sand, and scavenging in another 14 hours. So there are some activities that get you the extra favor to complete the event quest, which I still don't understand why I can't see it. Just to make sure that I'm doing this right, I'm going to have to look up some information on my own. But everything that I'm seeing, it looks like I'm doing this right. I don't know if I am just not seeing what I need to. But we'll head back to the resort. I won't be able to do some of these activities for another day, more or less. We'll head over here. This is where I'll start out tomorrow, because I'm going to do this daily. But we'll drop out with Tylla, and she'll be who I complete this event with until I get the special reward ship, and then we'll go back to Lieutenant Thrawn. I could take the time and bump him up the extra 5 levels that I need, but I've already started with Tylla, so we'll go ahead and just finish off with her. But this is where I'm going to leave it today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button for me. You can comment if you want. I would greatly appreciate some feedback on what you think I've been doing. You can subscribe if you want. I try to do a couple of videos each week. And I'll probably be back later on today with another video continuing Farseer's journey in Star Wars The Old Republic. So, until next time, everybody, live long and prosper. So after I got finished recording, I actually went and found where my event progress is. If you go to your event log, or your journal, and events, you can see here under the seasonal summer, the summer activities, the daily completed, and my progress. So I have 19 more days until I will complete this and unlock the Rysian cruiser. So just wanted to say I found that. That was it. Hope everyone has a good one.